I have three reports for you viewers. First report is from Oromia Special Zone, which is part of Amhara region. Here reportedly fighting is happening between Amhara regional forces and Oromo farmers. An important development because a few months ago we saw fighting in this area which caused hundreds of casualties, and this area, Oromia Special Zone, is close to South Wallo. TDF is trying to advance towards South Wallo. Secondly, we'll talk about humanitarian situation in Tigray, which is worsening. No aid is arriving in Tigray. Thirdly, very surprising statement from Samantha Power. Samantha Power has issued a very surprising statement. She is calling upon TPLF to withdraw its forces from Afar and Amhara regions. We'll talk about all these three developments. Firstly, viewers, reports are coming in that fighting is underway between Amhara regional forces and Kereyu militants, Kereyu farmers. Kereyu is a subgroup of Oromo, viewers. It's a subgroup of Oromo ethnic group. And Kereyu farmers are saying that they have been attacked by Amhara special forces in Oromia Special Zone. Oromia Special Zone is part of Amhara region. It shares border with Afar to the east, and to the west and north it shares border with South Wallo. Tigray Defense Force is trying to advance towards South Wallo. Dasi is in South Wallo. You know, because that TDF was planning to advance towards Dasi a few days ago. TDF took control of Voldia. It was trying to move towards Dasi. Dasi is in South Wallo. And South Wallo region of Amhara state shares border with Oromia Special Zone. We have been saying that if TDF managed to reach South Wallo, we could see Oromo farmers and Oromo militants in Oromia Special Zone and in North Shua Zone of Amhara region supporting Tigray Defense Force. So before the arrival of Tigray Defense Force in Oromia Special Zone, reportedly clashes have started between Amhara Special Forces and Kereyu Oromo farmers in Oromia Special Zone. An important development was because in March, fighting occurred, clashes happened between Oromos and Amharas in these two zones, North Shua Zone of Amhara region and Oromia Special Zone of Amhara region. In those clashes, hundreds of people were killed on both sides. Houses were set on fire, localities were destroyed, entire localities were destroyed in those clashes. So once again, we are seeing fighting in Oromia Special Zone. Secondly, viewers, second update is about humanitarian situation in Tigray. According to aid agencies, 100 trucks carrying humanitarian aid must arrive in Tigray on daily basis to meet the needs of people in Tigray who are in dire need of humanitarian assistance. But over the past 10 days, no humanitarian aid has arrived in Tigray from Afar. Situation is worsening, viewers. Aid agencies have run out of humanitarian aid. Nothing is coming in Tigray from Afar side. This is the only route open, Samra Makele Road. But no aid is arriving and humanitarian situation in Tigray is worsening. Lastly, viewers, an important statement from Samantha Power. USAID chief just a few minutes ago issued a statement on her Twitter account. She is saying that the US will continue to call on TPLF to withdraw from Afar and Amhara regions and to start negotiations. She says that TPLF's offensive on Amhara and Afar regions will prolong this conflict. It will add to the sufferings of the people. She further says that more than 130,000 displaced persons are being given humanitarian assistance by USAID in Afar, in Amhara regions, and these people have been displaced because of TDF offensive on Afar and Amhara regions. Now, in a previous statement from the US State Department had called for 3 types of withdrawals. US had called for the withdrawal of TDF from Afar, Amhara regions, and withdrawal of ENDF and Amhara forces from Western Tigray, and thirdly, withdrawal of Eritrean forces from Tigray. But Samantha Power is only calling for the withdrawal of Tigray defense forces from Afar, from Amhara regions, which won't happen because the 2 withdrawals are interlinked. If Ethiopian National Defense Forces, Amhara regional forces did not withdraw from Western Tigray, there is no likelihood of TDF withdrawing from Afar, from Amhara regions. Samantha Power seems to be under pressure, viewers, because she visited Sudan and Ethiopia a couple of weeks ago. She tried to meet with PM Abiy of Ethiopia. She could not meet. PM Abiy did not meet with her. Then yesterday, a TDF lieutenant colonel was arrested on Gaza front in Amhara region, and nutrient-rich biscuits were recovered from him. Amhara news sources, an Ethiopian government is accusing USAID of providing these energy-rich biscuits and the supplies to TPLF fighters, Tigray fighters. So Samantha Power is under pressure from Ethiopian government. That is why she is calling for the withdrawal of TDF from Afar, from Amhara regions. She must also talk about the withdrawal of Amhara forces, ENDF from Western Tigray. Unless and until there is restoration of Tigray's borders to pre-war boundaries, there is no likelihood of the resolution to this conflict. Samantha Power is under pressure. This statement shows that she wants to appease Ethiopian government as well. Thanks for watching.